Hello, everybody. I am Steak Saucy, and welcome to Rebirth from the Ashes, Episode 3. Before we get any deeper into it, I'm going to quickly let our players introduce themselves, starting with my left. Wait, are they picking all that audio up? Go ahead and say something. Nope. Hold up, folks. Hold up, folks. I caught it, though. I caught it so quickly. I caught it so quickly, you guys. This is Alpha was supposed to set this up before the stream, and she failed to do so. So this is her fault. All
It
right,
is
go
my fault.
ahead,
I'm sorry,
Alpha.
guys. Welcome back, guys. I'm Alpha, playing Sally. She's normally a satyr. Today, she's a human. She's a bard. She likes her pan flute, and yeah, we'll get recap in a minute.
And above
Cedar.
Sally is.
I'm Locke. I am green. I'm Locke, playing Locke. I am a big guy in a middle suit of armor that people try to hit and it doesn't work so far.
No, you got hit last time.
Twice.
One person.
Okay, and last but not least,
I'm Ozzy. I play Idjit. I'm a Rentuki barbarian who is cursed right now.
absolutely. Do you want to tell them what your curse is?
I can't open my hands. I'm stuck in fists.
And that will be for the entirety of the episode. If a mod in the chat wants to let people know how they can use biddies to affect the adventure, go ahead. But while we're doing that, Sally, would you like to go ahead and give us our recap of the last episode for anybody who missed it and had not got to watch it on YouTube yet?
Yeah, so last episode, we left the church and we got payment. There was a note from the vampire that we found that said Shatter Spears, which we knew was a tavern in the human sector. There's also a continuing of that note. It said Black Blood Pits, which we know is a dark and dirty fight club, and it's extremely hush-hush. We were paid with Black Lotus Flower, which is not legal to have. Also, the little DM got a hug from the big DM. Had to throw that in the notes. Locke made an arm for the guard child, and we gave it to him, and they gave us day passes for the three of us. Locke is our representative in the city. Don't know if that's a great idea, especially at this point in time. Locke started a fight in the tavern on accident. Sally showed that she could be human. She healed the tavern owner's hand. Everyone was surprised, crowded around her. She sang and danced her ass off, then ran her ass out of the tavern, started a manhunt for herself. It was great. And then everyone got back together at Sally's place. We headed back to the city. Locke and Idjit pissed off some kids. We went down into the mines and Locke almost died. We left the mines and kids and 20 men blocked the alleyway we came into. And Idjit is cursed.
So as you guys breach the sewer, who was in front again? Was it Locke carrying Idjit with some type of harness with Sally at the bottom, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
So Locke, as your head breaches outside of the sewer grate, but before you can clamber all the way out, you see 20 men all carrying these like cudgel-like sticks, like basically like billy clubs, right? And some of the young teenagers that you guys had an altercation with earlier that day. The tough young kid who Idjit actually swung on steps forth and goes, "Yeah, those are the guys that did it. They came down from the burrows, and they came into our area while we were playing ball, and they tried to fight us. But they tried to fight us for real. He was the trash can man. The trash can man and his friends." And you see a burly man holding this billy club with enough tension that it almost bends. He looks so excited. He steps forward, and he points down at you and offers you a hand.
Offers Locke a hand?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look up, look at the kid and go, Jeffrey, you found friends. I want to look up the man. How do you know Jeffrey?
The man looks down at you and says, "Are you telling me you'd rather speak from the sewer?"
Oh, I'm coming up at the same time.
Okay. Do you take his hand?
I take his hand.
Okay. He's got big, strong hands, very large, maybe a 6'2" human man, very burly shoulders. He hoists you, even with what you're dragging behind you, pretty easily up and out of the sewer. Idjit, you get dragged behind, not so far behind. Sally, I'm assuming you follow?
Yep.
Okay, so as you guys exit the sewer, you see that you guys are in a back-end alley. The way out, surrounded by a bunch of men with nightsticks and these kids. The one you pointed at and said Jeffrey goes, "That's not my name, and these guys don't know me."
Oh. Well then, why are you here?
We're here for the trash can man.
That's what the big guy says?
No, that's what the kid is saying. The big guy's sort
Oh.
of just like eyeballing you guys, still waiting for some type of response.
I'm sorry, Timmy. And I look at the big guy. So why are you specifically here? Like, how did he coerce you to be here?
Coerce. You're in my part of town. So why were you associating with these children in some alleyways in the abandoned part of town?
Oh, okay. So, you see, I point down. I was going down here, and I wanted some information about something else, and I was trying to convince them to, help me find them because they're kids. It's easy for them to be seen and or not cared about. And I was trying to bribe them. They didn't like it.
You're trying to
And then-
bribe the orphan kids because nobody would care about them?
No.
That's where you're wrong, fuckface.
Bad choice of
No.
words.
Because
my
we band
friend
together
doesn't know
around
this.
here.
It was hold.
Can you stop talking? Sally says that out
hold on,
loud.
hold on. Bad choice of words. It was more
I
of
just headbutt him.
you know
Get him to
how
shut up.
kids hang out
Rolled ahead.
and people are like, "Hey, they're just kids."
All day.
He's just sort of staring at you.
Sally steps
you know,
in front of
like,
Locke.
You wouldn't think that they're just listening to you, would you?
Locke, stop talking. You got us.
Hold on.
You're
I'm
gonna
I'm
get
So
us
you're
in trouble.
here.
I want
Shut
him.
up.
You're here from the
Shut up.
dirty fucking burrows to bribe our children to spy on people for you?
No.
Yeah, all right. Hey,
Sir.
the girl, you can go. You can take the pet. We're gonna keep this one, all right?
A pet.
Look, I'm
Yeah,
gonna sleep
I
real
take 'em
good
off.
tonight, beating up 3 of you non-humans, or I'm gonna sleep real good tonight, knowing I beat up the one that deserved it. I'm being more
I
than
look
fair.
like a human right
I'm-
now.
Oh, are you in human form?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You?
Yes.
Why are you willy-nilly wandering through the sewers with these people that attack children in the streets and they want to hire them?
They hired me to show them something, and look, I just got kidnapped.
They kidnapped you.
Fucking
I
traitor.
just Locke kidnapped me. The one that's talking kidnapped me.
Kidnapping. I thought maybe just
Under the bus.
an old school ass whooping would have handled this, but you kidnapped a
just-
human lady?
Sir, I do want to remind you, no killing in the city.
Oh no. We wouldn't kill nobody.
Okay.
We're gonna take you to see the magistrate. How you like that, burrow boy?
Pet.
Here, I'm gonna take off Idjit,
Okay.
hand him to Sally.
Can I release
You two
Idjit?
go on.
I'm her pet.
Okay, you see they do move out of the way, Sally, to give you guys space to move. Can I get a perception check
Yep.
from Sally, Idjit, and Locke?
Oh, I don't have things set up.
Dirty 20.
7.
Idjit, you don't notice anything. Everybody here's real tall. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of commotion. Sally, with a dirty 20, you notice, sort of like that lead guy that was talking, you do notice that he has some type of pendant on. It is a necklace that comes down into like a circular pendant, and it has a spear that looks to have been broken in half with a lightning bolt. But I mean, as quickly as you see it, the moment passes, and you guys pass through. Locke, you see that
Mine was an 11.
you did not see the pendant. You see the wall of men close as Sally and Idjit walk past. First of all, I guess, Idjit, Sally, what are you guys doing?
Oh no, we gotta walk out of here, make a plan.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get away, not too far, but
Mm-hmm.
so that way we can figure out what the fuck we're gonna do.
As you guys start to wander further away and look, you see that there's more people. When you look up, they've got people hanging out of like windows, holding like slings or rocks, different things like that. It's hard to get an accurate count, but as you guys are walking, you see like at least 4 or 5 people up above.
Ooh shit.
Locke, you see the big brawly type fella that's sort of like the leader of this group. He points to one of the kids, and he says, all right, well, thank you for letting me know people were here, young man. The little kid straightens up real tall and gives him a salute, and he says, yes, sir, for the spear. Get on now. And you see the kids run off. After the kids leave, he slowly turns and sets his eyes on you, Locke. All right, boy. This gonna be easy, or is this gonna be hard?
You said you're bringing me the magistrate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna come very easily, and this will just make it easier for both of us. I actually wouldn't mind going to see the magistrate.
All right. Here. He throws like a burlap sack at you. Go ahead, put that on.
I put it on.
All right. Put hands on him, boys. And Locke.
I hold up one finger before they move.
Okay.
Do you want to be hurt in this?
You hear like the movement stop, and you hear the same voice go, look, boy, I told you there's a hard way and an easy way. If you make this hard, you're choosing the hard way regardless with that mouth running.
I reach up into the sky and I cast Firebolt.
Like into the air?
Yep.
Okay. You gotta roll your percentage dice first. Oh, you're gonna make me get my book, you son of a bitch.
What the fuck are you doing?
Oh boy. Oh my. You got your percentage dice, my friend?
Yep.
What you got?
43.
Oh my god. The caster and all living creatures within a d4 times 10 feet. Okay, so go ahead and roll me a d4.
2.
So 20 feet.
Okay. So you're surrounded by guys. You panic, and in this moment, you decide, I'm going to fire a warning shot up into the air. Without your eyes, you've memorized the hand movements that you need. You shoot a firebolt off into the air, and you feel almost as if you were struck by lightning as you get knocked to the ground and take 16 spiritual damage. You see that, well, you don't see it immediately. You see jack shit. When you hit the ground, you hit the ground hard. But also, not counting you, another 3 men hit the ground. There is a blinding flashing light. It creates an incredibly loud noise that sounds like almost a car crash. Sally, Idjit, you guys are maybe like 200-300 feet away at this point, sort of just being like, how far should we go away from this? And you hear a crazy loud explosion and a flash of light that lights up pretty much the area that you guys had just left.
What did he do this time?
Idjit, Sally, I'm going to move over to you. As of right now, Locke, you are incapacitated. Idjit, Sally, let's go.
What the fuck did he do this time?
I don't know. I don't know. That did not
good
sound
lord.
good, though.
Well, I guess we can stand here and just follow the mob and see where it goes now, because it's gonna do something.
As you guys are sitting here talking about what to do, you hear some shouting from that area, and then you hear a scream into the night, and the sounds of fighting coming from back towards the sewers.
I say, if we follow this, we might die.
Well, our buddy might die if we don't.
No, this could be an outside thought. Well, he's not part of our thing. I'm responsible for you, not him.
He's our buddy. We do not leave our buddies behind.
I think right now is a good time
I
to
think
rewrite
right
that
now
rule.
is not the time.
More screams echo out into the night, reverberating off of the cold brick and mortar walls that line these alleyways. The
You know what?
screams
Let me go
almost
see.
caught, as if in a tunnel, launching forwards at you, assaulting your ears. The screams are now sounding maybe of that of terror.
Have to go see.
I guess we're gonna go look.
So Idjit and Sally...
Wait! Wait! I send my dragon! I send my little dragon!
Oh, great. Sally, would you like to introduce your little dragon to, I guess, everyone, since
That
you
we-
forgot about it until episode 3?
I'm gonna send my little dragon named Remy!
Your dragon comes out. He looks starving.
No, he definitely eats breakfast.
Okay, I'm just messing with you.
I gotta pull up his thing. Give me half a second.
But Idjit, you see the familiar sight of Sally's little dragon. What's the dragon's name?
Remy.
Little Remy. Okay. And you send Remy zipping on down the alleyway. And how does he communicate with you again?
Telepathy.
It's telepathic.
Mhm.
Can you see through his eyes, or he can just explain it to you
No,
telepathically?
he just tells me.
What's
oh,
your
wait.
dragon's intelligence level?
Intelligence is 11.
Oh shit, smarter than Idjit. Okay.
I'm
I'm just kidding. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's just a joke. It's a joke. Okay, so the dragon zips down there, and you immediately start getting communication from Remy. Monsieur Sally, it appears that our enemies are being besieged by the undead. Lock is down. It appears some large explosion took out some of the humans, and now they're eating each other? Meh.
Locke did something, killed some people, and now there's undead in the city.
They rezzed fast.
Eat a dick, that boy.
What do you want to? We gotta go do something
What?
now.
Is
He
Locke
did this.
fine? Is Locke
No,
okay?
he's
Do you know
not.
if Locke's okay? Is he just not
He's
laying down on the
laying
ground? Is he
down.
just asleep on the job again?
Yes, he is. Quite literally.
I'm gonna start rolling fucking dice here in a minute.
We need to go do something.
Okay. They made me do it, chat. Don't say I didn't fucking warn these people. I did. I said don't. I'm gonna make it. I don't even have a purpose for this, but now I'm gonna hurt Locke. Locke, go ahead and take 11 hit points off.
What are we gonna do? Are we gonna go kill? Are we gonna go try to get to Locke, or are we just gonna walk away?
We need to do something.
Locke.
Well, no,
away.
The
shit, kill
guard.
Locke.
The guard. I'm gonna go get the guards.
Okay.
Let's go get the guards.
Because that's what we have to do here.
Sally and Idjit are going to take off to go find the guards.
It shouldn't be that hard.
One of you roll me a d4.
I'm running to the closest wall.
Oh, these
That's a
idiots.
3.
Okay. All right, so it's going to take you 3 rounds to get to the guards and get back to this situation. Round 1. Locke, you open your eyes and you just feel like a buzzing in your head. Everything hurts. Your vision is blurry, but as your eyes come to focus, you see that men with billy clubs are fighting off men that were just standing beside them before this, that have switched, have turned, have come back already as the undead. The group seems to be about evenly fighting against the zombies, but every time one gets bitten and one gets taken down, it rises as another zombie. You have 8 spiritual damage to add, Locke. And aside from that, it's your turn.
Shit. I get up.
Yep. All right. So that's going to take half your movement.
How far away is it to the exit?
I mean, it's not far. It's about 100 feet to get out of the alleyway that you're in. However, there's a mixture of 20 grown men in front of you. It is hard to tell in the brawl which ones are undead, freshly turned, and which ones are still human, as they are screaming and battling it out in front of you. It would be like trying to pass through like a small mosh pit, where they're trying to eat each other. As you're thinking, another man falls and is quickly dropped on. You see the man that it drops upon him, the gaze almost gone from his face, his eyes whited out, immediately starts to bite down around the neck and clavicle. The man screams and screams and screams, but quickly those screams are replaced with gurgles as blood starts to sputter out of his mouth.
Okay, I move towards the exit with my very short amount of speed that I have left. And I start blasting anything that is definitely a zombie in the face.
All right, you're going to have to do me a couple things. First, roll me a perception check. With disadvantage, I think. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do disadvantage for your shell shock.
6.
Okay. Right now, the mass of flesh and violence in front of you is sort of indiscriminate.
I'm going to start with the guy that I just saw get mauled by a zombie.
Roll to hit, baby. There you go.
So I'm going to start with the one that attacked him first.
Okay. Roll to hit.
21.
Definitely hits. Roll me.
15.
Huh?
15. I rolled a second one. I'm attacking twice.
Oh, yeah, you definitely hit with both of those. How much damage was the first shot?
5.
5? Yeah, you blast that zombie. It doesn't completely finish it. You blast it again, and its head explodes, which you know is the only way to kill these things completely anyway. Then, I mean, you are definitely noticed by the mob, right? What else would you like to do to end your turn?
Although still alive, move that way. And I point towards the exit.
Okay, go ahead and roll me like a persuasion check with disadvantage. Men are screaming and dying and being beset upon by zombies, but you are an adventurer of note. You are a big dude.
9.
Okay. Negatory, brother. You yell out for them to move aside. You see that it's just no hope. Trying to reason with this mob, it's not going to happen. These guys are fighting for their lives right now, literally.
Okay, well, that's the most I can do, and I moved
Okay.
15 feet towards the exit.
Idjit and Sally, you cannot believe the lack of guards in this part of town. It's like, as soon as the houses became abandoned, the guards just kept backing up further and further away from this area. You've been running for 1 round, so not super far. You've ran down a couple of alleyways. Nothing yet. Locke. At the start of the round, you are going to be interacted with without your consent. Oh my god, my son added so much more dice to my tower that I do not need. Alright. As you're trying to move through the group, I'm pretty sure what I... Ooh. Does an 18 hit your armor class? Oh, well, fuck me sideways. Okay, yeah. 3 lurch towards you. 1 is definitely a zombie. The other 2 are bleeding from different wounds. It's hard to tell. They're bouncing off your armor, though. Scrapes, billy clubs, nothing's getting through. You are the tank. It's your turn. Can't hear you, Flo.
Oh, that one that's clearly a zombie and blasting in the face.
Roll to hit.
Natural 1.
No, you fucking didn't. No,
Wow.
you did not.
Oh no!
At any
Well-
other time, roll me that D100, baby. We're gonna pull up my critical fumble chart. Oh, God, sweet Caroline.
Sweet Caroline.
16.
16? Okay, go ahead and... Oh, no. So, distracted. As you are going to blast this zombie, it's just like he looks at you with almost a human look in his eyes again, and you're not quite sure, and you just blast off, and just you pull away at the last second and miss. Go ahead and roll me a dexterity check. I'll let you use acrobatics or athletics, actually, for this.
That would be the same thing either way. 10.
And as you're distracted and whip your arm up, you slip and fall. So there's half your movement. It's your turn. Or you do it. You do it however you want to do it, buddy.
I shoot him from the ground.
You're taking your second shot from the ground. Go ahead and roll a hit with disadvantage. Please don't get another nat 1. There's a 10% chance that you will. He did. What the fuck? Oh my
You better
god.
throw that die.
You could have got up. You could have got up.
I don't even know what to say. You did.
That was the first roll. I didn't do anything yet.
Oh my god. Roll percentage, I guess, bro. So you're already on the ground. And you shoot again.
54.
You get a 54. Okay.
That's never good. Like, stakes. That's
Okay.
never good.
All right. So the result is just called dazed, right? Not that big a deal. Fall. You're already fallen. You're already on the ground, right? No big deal. Drop primary weapon. You can't. It's attached to you. So yours breaks. But the kicker is when it explodes, as you're trying to blast that zombie, it explodes, breaking that gauntlet and smashing your hand back into your face. You are stunned for roll a d4.
Three.
You are stunned for 3 rounds, my friend. Okay. So we're not going to go back to Locke. We are going to go to Sally and Idjit. Wow. Inconvenient. Sally, Idjit, y'all are up.
Did we
Would
find the
be
cards
yelling-
yet?
Would be yelling help?
This was round 2.
Would
So,
me shouting help bring them to us sooner?
roll a luck check.
I will do that. That's due. Our
That's
dice have Christmas this game.
You got a 2? Okay, you go to yell, and it's just like, you're so out of breath from running around looking for guards that you're just not making enough noise.
Help.
You're like wheezing. Like, Idjit, you can hear Sally's just having a hard fucking time running around, and she's losing
What
her
are you
breath.
doing?
Try to yell. Didn't
I
work.
need to like stomp on your foot and make you yell out of pain or something?
You can yell too.
I'm gonna yell help. I'm gonna see if it works.
Roll, baby, roll.
You said luck? I got a 9.
I think we need new dice.
You yell out, but you guys, you don't get a response. Actually, with a 9, you see that kid ducks out of an alley, and he goes, "What's going on, mister? What's going on out there?"
Which kid? The one that I tried to smash with the hammer?
Yeah, he looks terrified right now. He's hearing the screaming of dying men out there.
Oh.
Can I talk? I want to talk. Go
Go
get
ahead.
guard. Go get guard. Zombie. Go get guard.
Ah! He turns around and he takes off. As soon as you say zombie, he just goes.
Don't know if he's gonna help, but we can try.
Okay.
Well, keep looking for guards.
Okay, Locke, can I get a death saving throw?
14.
Okay, that's a pass. Idjit, Sally, you guys find some guards. You see they are
Hey.
casually strolling. As you get out of this alleyway, it comes into like more of like an actual real street, like a paved road, and there's lights, and you do see 2 guards who have their weapons out. You see that the kid is explaining to them something, and they are like raising the alarm.
Cool, we go over with them. Guard. Zombies. That way.
They-
Need help.
Yep, that you see that they're gonna start running. They're organizing. You could probably definitely get a head start on them, but they are on the way.
I think I want to run with them.
Awesome.
I'm a squish. I want to run with them.
Locke, can I get a death saving throw?
13.
That is a pass. Okay. Sally and Idjit, you're halfway there now. You're halfway back. The sounds of the fighting are almost died out by now, but you still hear a couple screams. You hear a couple people moaning. There's definitely still movement going on. Locke, can I get a death saving throw?
8.
That is a fail. Okay. All the way there, Sally, Idjit, with guards in tow. You see a terrible sight before you, a massacre. There's maybe 9 men down on the ground, not moving. The rest are still in combat with each other. You see one's got its head fried off. The walls are stained from the explosion. The only thing that you don't see is Locke.
I start scanning around for him.
Yeah, I need to look for him.
I need some perception checks.
Dirty 20.
7.
Idjit, you don't see shit because you're still just too short, dude. There's people fighting in the way. you don't have line of sight here. Sally with a dirty 20. You see what looks like scrape marks and a deep pool of blood that is dragged back towards the sewer and down.
I point him out.
Idjit can't see.
I know, I just gotta... He's over there by the sewer.
Okay. Locke, death saving throw, please.
No.
It's not possible.
No.
It's not possible.
I even switched dice.
Bro. Lock?
Do you have any inspirations?
Nope. Only me and Sally.
I do. Can I give him mine?
No, we don't share.
I know.
We don't share inspirations. So, you guys in the chat need to know. So, when I do death saving throws, and we talked about this before the campaign, if you're down and you roll a nat 20 on a death saving throw, you come back with 1 hit point. It's a miraculous moment, a heroic moment. However, if you roll a nat 1 on a death saving throw, you drowned on the blood in your lungs. You died. However, this is not an ending. Maybe it is just the beginning of something new. But Locke, for right now, I would like you to just be green and maybe start rolling up something else for the moment. Sally and Idjit, you see the scene before you. It looks like the humans that were there originally have finally beaten back the zombies. 3 of them look injured. The other 3, including the man that originally, had accosted you guys, basically the leader, he's breathing real heavy. He's leaned over, hands on his knees. I don't know what happened. He exploded. He exploded, and when they died, they came right back.
The zombies are dead. Now. They are.
Mm-hmm.
She runs over to Locke.
You don't see Locke.
I thought you said I saw him.
You saw a pool of blood that looks like it was being dragged, like a trail of blood, towards the sewers and down. Something drug Locke's body into the sewers. You can clearly see scratches in the ground from where his armor was drug, and you see a very concerning amount of blood on the ground.
Sally's gonna turn to Idjit. She's like, I'm going down there. Are you coming with me?
You're gonna have to carry me down there. I can't grip anything.
You're fucking right. She's not gonna be strong enough to do that though. She asks the man that is standing there, please come down with me.
What? What?
Come.
Why would I go into the sewers?
Because I think the person that you were trying to bring there is down in the sewers, and if he's alive, I need to fucking heal him. If he's not dead, I need.
He was a criminal. Look what he did. He had some type of explosive device strapped to him, and he exploded, and he killed innocent. All these people are dead.
Do you want to fight that kind of zombie though?
What? You silly girl. If you want to go play in the sewers, go ahead. I'm going to have to bury friends tonight. And with that, he walks away from you, and he starts trying to help tend to the wounded.
She fucking goes down the sewers by herself.
All right, Sally, you are going down the sewers. When you go down the sewers, go ahead and make me a perception check. Oh, wait. You can't see in the dark. You don't have to roll me anything. You failed. You do feel something sticky and wet underneath your feet, though.
Can I poke my head down and see if where Sally is?
Yeah.
My light rock. My light rock.
Oh, you pull out your light rock, and it lights it up, and you see you are standing in a pool of blood. You hear a slight scraping in the distance, like the sound of something being drug, and there is
Perception.
a trail of blood leading off into the dark distance.
I can't go deeper. I can't. I go back up because the only thing that I know that is in this almost killed him the first time. I can't do that.
Okay. Sally, Idjit, you see Sally climbs back up the ladder. You see her shoes are covered in blood. No lock.
You didn't find him, Sally?
No, with this much blood, he's probably dead. Something is taking him.
Do I still see zombie bodies around me? Like dead bodies around me?
There's dead bodies around you. Yeah, you
I
see.
go over and I start beating on one. That stupid mother. Why did he have to go and do some stupid shit?
So Idjit rages out. Sally, what would you like to do while Idjit is throwing a tantrum on these dead bodies in the street in front of the guards and everybody else?
How many people are hurt and injured right now?
It looks like there's 4 injured, 7 dead, and there is 1 body missing in Locke.
A body is missing.
You only count 19 among the men.
So it's a human dragging Locke.
Or what used to be human.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go over to the men and guess I'm gonna cure wound, heal them, and hurt myself for it.
Okay.
Are there any that look like almost dead?
No. The ones that did not die didn't get scraped up or cut too bad. They were able to fight back the zombies without getting bitten and infected, basically. If their injuries were too grievous, they'd be worried about turning. They're not worried about that right now. They're just trying to make sure that these dead are properly dead so that they can't come back again and that they can get disposed of.
Okay, then I would be not using cure wounds, but I would be wrapping, trying to help wrap their boo-boos.
Okay, go ahead and give me a medicine check real quick.
That is a 21.
21. You start wrapping people up. They don't really know who you are, but they're appreciative of the help, right now, especially since people are hurt and needing it. The guards are immediately going to start questioning people and pulling people aside. Idjit, you quickly get pulled aside off of a body by a guard. Are you going to resist?
I'm gonna keep swinging like I'm still beating on body. Like I'm not resisting. I'm just upset that my friend is dead. And I'm just like swinging in the air because I'm guessing he came and picked me up.
Yeah, he's gonna come pull you off the body for sure. Sally, immediately a guard walks over to you and says, "Ma'am, we're gonna have to ask you some questions."
I understand.
Right. So Sally's gonna go first. The guard takes you off to the side, and he pulls out a little notepad. And he goes, "Okay, so what happened here?"
We came out of the sewers. I was kidnapped by the man that I was looking for. There were 20 adults. There are 19 now. Don't know where the last one is, and the guy's body is gone. She's telling him this.
What are you?
There was a
Okay,
man
all
in
right,
a
stop. What's your full name?
Sally.
Sally what?
I don't have a last name. I don't have parents. Never got a last name.
Okay. What's your address here?
She would give them the address because I don't know what the address is.
You give him the address to the place in the Burrows?
Yep.
He goes, you live in the Burrows?
I'm just a healer down there.
So what's a healer from the Burrows
I got
doing
kidnapped.
in an alleyway? You were kidnapped by who?
The man in the suit.
There was a man in a suit.
Ask the other guys. There was a man in a suit. He was being brought somewhere. Look,
Okay, we'll compare notes after this for sure. Okay, Sally with no parents that lives in the Burrows. You were kidnapped from where?
from my home.
They kidnapped you from your home. Did they break and enter?
No. I'm part of a guild to heal people. I heal people in my guild, and I was kidnapped. The door was open. We were looking for work.
So this man in
and
the
I was
suit
kidnapped.
came in and kidnapped you
Yes.
and tried to bring you into that sewer.
Yes.
So he starts writing some things down. We're gonna switch over to Idjit. The guy's going, whoa there, rascal! Whoa, hey, come on, it's already dead, boy, you got him.
My bad. Can I put me down, please? Put me down.
Yeah, he puts you down immediately.
All
Like,
right.
look, man, obviously, I'm gonna have to ask you some questions. Like, what in the fuck is happening over here? Who are you? What's your name?
My name's Idjit.
Idjit, well, it's a weird.
I'm Idjit. I'm Idjit.
All right. Where are you? Where are you from? You stay in the Burrows?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you look like you stay in the Burrows. Boy.
Yeah.
All right. What are you doing in here?
I came up here with my friends.
Okay.
We were on an
Who's your
adventure.
friends?
Sally
All right.
and my
And
buddy Locke.
Locke. All right. And what else? What? Okay. Why'd you come here with your friends?
We're in part of an adventure guild, and we were on quest to try to find the special one that's been attacking the farmers, the dwarven farmers, and killing his kids.
I think I heard something about that. And how'd that bring you here?
Well, we fought one, and he got away, but he dropped a note, which brought us to the inn, or the tavern.
What tavern?
I don't remember the name of it.
You see, he just scratches something out. Thinks for a little bit. You stand here 1 second. You see, he goes over and starts talking to some of the other guards. Sally, you definitely see this going down too. You see that Idjit had sort of like an explosive reaction to everything that's going on. And he was questioned very, very briefly, and now some of the guards are like over there pointing at him.
Guard, I wasn't done telling you the story.
Oh, no, don't worry, buddy. I'm coming on over there. You see him and two other guards approach. You see one of them is pulling out a pair of handcuffs.
Whoa. Why am I getting cuffed? What?
Well,
That's
What
my.
did I do?
I talked to my guard. That's my friend. Can
What?
I? That's my friend.
Oh.
He got kidnapped with me.
he got kidnapped too?
Yes.
What? Wait a minute. This man.
Because he's small. They
kidnapped-
ask the people. Ask your guys with the pendant. He was literally wrapped up and dragged up the thing. He was kidnapped with me. I'm saying this loud enough for it to try to
all right,
hear.
I want you to go ahead and roll, I don't know, deception.
Okay. That's a 25.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course it is.
Why the fuck wouldn't it be?
I got a plus 10 to
So
deception.
you start spouting off. You start lying through your teeth, and it definitely starts confusing some guards. You see that they start, they like slow down. They start putting the cuffs back away, and they're like, "Okay, wait a second. So, how did this man kidnap you both and brought you here?"
Yeah, my friend's small enough. He was wrapped with. She is so frazzled. They can see that she's frazzled
Okay,
with
for
everything
sure.
that just happened. She takes a breath and she goes, "We were kidnapped. That's not what we're talking about, though. What happened? We came back up the ladder. He finally let us go. He said that he didn't need our help anymore, and then we were walking away. We were gone, and we heard a boom, and we went to get guards. We came back with you guys."
All right, I'm gonna need another deception check. I don't care if you have +10. You still got to roll.
That's a nat 20 plus 10, so 30.
Okay, so you get a nat 20. You have the silver-snaked tongue of a masterful liar. He believes you, full on, and it looks like a bunch of the other guards are starting to like nod their heads in agreement with what you're talking about. Idjit, the first guard you were talking to is still like in your direct vicinity, and he says, young fella, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and unball your fists, or I'm gonna take that as a sign of aggression.
I can't.
Put your hands down when you're talking to me. Unball your fists.
I can't unball them. They're stuck.
So, he turns over his shoulder. He's like, "Sir, we're gonna have a live one." Sally,
do
you see
I
the
hear
guards?
this?
Yeah, you see the guards are getting upset already.
He glued. The guy glued his hand. The guy glued his hand, so he couldn't fight back.
He glued his hand shut.
Yes.
It's deception
Because
check.
he was trying. He was trying to fight.
Deception check.
You're not gonna believe me. That's another nat 20.
Really?
He went for the nat once.
Oh my God! The guy goes.
Can I get any of those?
The guy puts his thumbs in his belt loops and he goes, "Yep, the old glue their hand shut trick." We used to do that to the rookies sometime back when they first joined the guards. Definitely seen that happen a lot in this city, so that's a common enough thing to happen that I'd believe it.
Good Lord.
Can't believe that fucking worked.
He says, "All right, well, how about you just put them meaty little paws in a pocket or something?" What was that? Gidget?
Idjit, like idiot, Idjit.
All right, well, we're
But
gonna
I
need
don't have
y'all.
pockets.
Y'all
I
are
don't
gonna
have
have to
pockets.
get
I'll
out
keep
of
them at my
here
side.
and get your asses back to the burrows. We've got work that needs to be taken up here. Mrs. Sally, just Sally with dead parents, who lives in 420 Wallaby Way, Sydney, down in the burrows.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. We'll be coming to send, we might be sending someone to come see you if we have additional questions, so, be around.
I will be.
All right, y'all can go. All right, let's get these bodies up. You see that the group of guys, the 7 that remained, the ones that you helped wrap up, they're all in handcuffs and being walked out of the alleyway.
As I'm passing like one of the last guards, I go, why are they getting taken away?
They got to be questioned. A lot of their story wasn't lining up, not like y'all's.
Got it. She continues to walk.
Okay, so you guys start walking away?
Yeah.
I'm just a pet right now. Like,
We're going to switch over to Locke. Locke, you sense something in the darkness. When you passed, you thought it was just nothingness for eternity. A small voice, alone, floating. Not gone, but not here either. You hear a soft voice, a sweet voice from the nothingness. How bad do you want to live, boy?
pretty bad.
They're bringing you to me, boy. I tried to take you once, but you denied me. Would you deny me now that your body is broken? The things that used to twinkle and spark and make you look pretty like the living things above. Those things have been taken from you. Would you deny me now? Would you deny what I could give you that you can't have anywhere else? Or would you like to float out here in the nothingness, like the nothing that you are? Or would you like to come to me, perhaps? You want to walk again? You want to move around again? You want to go see your friends? You want to go do all the things that you were supposed to do, that you wanted to be when you were small? Or is it time to float?
Am I gonna have to eat people?
You'll never have to eat. You'll never have to drink. You'll never have to breathe. Yet you can still walk amongst the living again. Maybe there's
Are
more.
you the one that's commanded all the undead?
No.
Vampire.
No. I'm the one who stays in the dark. I'm the one who hides in the void. I am the one that's there when you think you're alone in the dark. I've been watching you, Locke, waiting for you to fall down, waiting for you to lose something that I could get my little fingers deep into your armor and drag you to me. But I'm asking you. I'm giving you an option. Because I'm a fair being.
Locke just got a blessing.
Locke did just get a blessing. For 1,000 bits. For 1,000 bits. Chat, all right. We're going to have to pause for a second. I have to DM this over for a second in my head.
And all of us now have a fucking an inspo.
Yeah, he has an inspo and blessing.
As the voice harasses you, whispers to you, calls to you, you open your eyes for a moment, Locke. It's hard to breathe. You feel like as if maybe a lung is punctured. But you do start to breathe. You feel yourself being drugged as you look up in the darkness. You see the slightly warm but mostly cold now form of a dead man dragging you by the leg slowly. You don't know where you are other than it's dark. A quick precursory glance would tell you that perhaps you're back in the sewers? You're at 1 hit point.
Oh, the turntable's turned.
Sally and Idjit, you guys make it all the way back to the burrows, back to your house. Your friend is dead. Your foray into the sewers proved very dangerous. You're no closer to finding the vampire. And on your door is a note. when you get home.
I take the note.
Mm-hmm.
I walk inside.
Okay.
I let Idjit come in. I slam the door closed.
Okay.
Then I read the note.
It says it took 2 this time. And it's signed Frank the Farmer. It's probably about 2 a.m. now.
Sally drops the note, goes to her room, and slams the door shut.
I walk over and read the note.
It's Farmer Frank. It says 2 more children were stolen this night.
Sally sits in her room and she prays to Pan. Basically for everything. The children, hopefully their souls go.
All right, give us
to a good
your
spot.
prayer. Let's hear it.
She sits down, very angry and upset, takes a deep breath, and she goes, please let the children's souls go to a good spot. Please let Locke actually be okay and just hurt down there and not actually dead. She doesn't know what else to say, but she just sits there, just thinking over the night. She's angry and upset.
Okay. Roll me a religion check.
As an 18.
You get a sense. Maybe it's just something that you're imagining while you're thinking about it and while you're thinking about Locke. Maybe it's divine. You can't be sure that Locke's dead yet. You just have a feeling in your heart that maybe Locke's not dead yet.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
You
I
never
have a
saw
feeling.
his dead body.
I pull out my Watchman sigil.
Okay.
I rub it and I ask. I put it out there and I ask, is Locke dead?
I gotta look this stupid item back up. You can explain to the chat how you got it if you'd like.
Hi everyone! Background time! Give me 1 second. I want to make sure that I have it correct. So
History.
history for the chat.
Oh my god. So is there a roll for it, or it works sort of like divine intervention? I can't remember.
Divination spell. It says so what I have for divination spell, because I looked it up because I didn't exactly know what it is. My magic in an offering put in contact with a god or god servant. You ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. The GM offers truthful reply. The reply might be a short phrase, a cryptic rhyme, or an omen.
So you pull out your Watchman sigil,
Mm-hmm.
and you rub on it. And what do you ask?
I ask if Locke is alive. If that doesn't
You
work, then I'll
feel
ask
the
if he comes back
sigil
to us.
starts to pulse like a heartbeat. Real slow, but it's still beating.
She takes it that's alive. Okay. Anyways, to figure out how Alpha got that, she was with her friend one night, and her friend was killed that night, and as the guards were running after her friend, they dropped this item. She picked it up, and after she picked it up, she was gonna go distract them with it so her friend could get out, and as she was about to go do that, she saw her friend die in front of her. So she hid with it.
So you prayed about it, and you felt that Locke might be alive. You used your item, and you feel that Locke might still be alive. Idjit, what are you doing?
I am beating my fists against the closest thing.
Bed.
Yep. Yelling at Sally, we need to go back to Farmer Frank. We need to go protect those kids.
Sally's in her room.
You hear Idjit
Yeah.
hitting shit and yelling your name.
She takes a breath and she goes out there and she goes, Locke's alive. He has to be.
Well, what about those 2 kids?
Yeah, I know about the kids. Why do you think I just fucking... Yes, we are going to protect the kids. We're going to need more help, though. The 3 of us couldn't kill him. We're going to
Almost
need
had him.
someone else.
We almost had him.
Yes.
What do
We need something to protect us against whatever spell he used. The sleep. Because
Okay.
if we do that, then
Well,
the
don't you
farmers
do
and stuff
magic?
can help.
Don't you do magic? Can't you figure a spell out?
I don't have a spell to do that.
But you said Locke's alive?
Locke's alive.
Why aren't we going to go get him?
We can't. I don't know where he is.
He's in the sewer somewhere.
Yeah. Something in the sewer tried to kill him.
But it didn't. He's alive.
Yeah, and now he's back in the sewer. That means we have to go back to the city, and we can't. Not right now.
I'm a little 4-ball. I can sneak. No, I can't sneak. I'm a little angry 4-ball. Can't sneak.
Okay, we are going to switch over to Locke. Locke, your suit is full of blood. You are struggling to breathe. You feel, even as the dark words linger in your head, the offer in the distance, slowly, that you are being drugged closer to. You sense almost like a divine blessing, almost like a slight breeze, even though there are no windows or cracks for air to escape in. You feel a slight brush against your cheek that gives you a slight sense of hope that you could maybe pull through this. We're going to say that you're stabilized at 1 hit point. Your lung is punctured. I'm going to lower half your movement until you get real medical help. But as of right now, you can act, or you can continue to be drugged. It's literally up to you.
Does my hand blew up, right?
You're right. Like the armor, the part that made your weapon able to function exploded out of your like right blaster.
That was the one that parried both of them. The other one's for show. There's only one.
No, I didn't know that. That's so funny.
So, in this situation, Locke only has one of 2 ideas,
Okay.
and both of them are magic.
Hey, what would you like to do?
I am going to cast a 2nd level Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. This is how we got into this mess.
Mhm.
But go ahead and roll your percentage dice.
I didn't think I was rolling out dice again, so hold on. But I'm just going to use this one.
Well, somebody, the god of the chat, blessed your broken and battered body a little bit.
59.
Okay. Your spell works exactly as you cast it. And as you are casting it and you're healing yourself, you see that leaking from the wounds, part of this magical energy is creating like this almost blackish smoke. And as it is clouding up this part of the, what do you want to call it, like a cavern, you start taking spiritual damage while you're in this cloud. For this round of being drugged through it, you take 1 spiritual damage. How many hit points did you heal, by the way?
17.
You feel a rib snap back into place. You feel your lung magically sew itself back together. You feel some punctures from the inside of your suit close up. You feel some of the blood from inside your suit as it's cold, slowly being drugged back into your body as your magic helps rebind yourself. The zombie dragging you does not seem to notice or give a fuck at all. And it is still currently dragging you down the hallway.
I'm going to take out a dagger and then try to get up.
All right, you're going to take out a dagger and try. Well, right now he's basically holding you. So if you like, you're going to like struggle to break free, you want to do like a contested strength check perhaps?
Yes.
Well, I'm using a pink D20 so you have a chance.
I hope you got new dice.
I hope you're using a different D20 than the one that put you in this hole. But here's mine.
I got 12.
Roll off. I got a 12 too.
Oh, wow.
There's no way I won because I rolled a 2, dude.
I rolled a 1.
Burn those dice.
All of my dice have rolled a 1. That was the internet dice.
You were going to try and get up and grab a knife. Fuck it. Roll percentage dice on the fumble chart. I'd have to punish you, dude. I don't know what to say, man. I have
You
to
have
do
your
it.
inspiration. You have your inspiration.
Too late. 51.
You.
No! A 51 is called useless. Okay, so you try to get up and start, like, trying to rip your leg free from this zombie's clutches. But as you do it, you sort of just, like, end up in a more awkward position. The zombie turns around and knocks you unconscious. Whew. We're going to switch over to Idjit and Sally. Idjit and Sally were deciding what to do next with the night. I fucking can't even, dude. I don't even know.
One second. Alpha needs a moment. Alpha thing, you know.
I just for once, I actually agree with Fat Boy right now.
Yeah. The result
I
that you
can't make
rolled
this up.
is called useless.
What does it do?
Fallen becomes stunned for a round.
Beautiful.
But while he was stunned, this zombie's going to do non-lethal damage until he's unconscious again and continue dragging him. A peek behind the
was so
screen,
stupid
if you
great.
will. Idjit, Sally,
Yeah.
continue.
Okay.
So what are we doing, Sally? We need to go. We need to figure out where we're gonna go. Like, I know I can't do much because my fucking hand is fucked.
You- First, you need to breathe.
I can't. This is fucked. Like,
Everything is fucked here, but you need to breathe.
if I breathe too much, I'm gonna go take a nap.
We're going back. We're going back to the fucking village.
To the
We're
farmer?
going back to Farmer the Frank.
It's 2 in the morning. It'll
I don't
probably
fucking
be
care.
about 3 in the morning by the time you get there. You guys take off. You travel across the land of the burrows, out of your gate, and start making your way across the farmland up to the northeastern area. You can smell the smell of burning flesh coming from the farmlands. As you get closer and closer, you can actually see that the funeral procession is literally already at the fire, putting the bodies to death, burning them so they don't come back. Idjit, since you're not muted, you see that there is a large group of farmers holding torches around the church outside. You definitely see Farmer Frank in the distance holding his, classic large ass crossbow. You hear the crying of young dwarven women and old dwarven women alike. You see some of the kids are just sitting around a little dazed on the church steps. It looks like this was definitely a travesty as well.
I'll go over to Farmer Frank.
You approach and Farmer Frank sees you. He gives you
I'm going with.
sort of like a sad hello. He goes, "Well, it's back." And this
Was
time
it just one?
everybody fell asleep inside the church, and then we heard the screams and the crying, and we went in there, and he had sucked 2 of them dry. We just had to put them out into the fire. About an hour ago, their bodies are still burning.
Who are the parents?
Well, Mary, husband's dead, gone long time ago. Turnt. Mary had to kill him herself. She went back to her house. She's just been locked up inside there.
She was the mother to both of them.
Twins.
Where's her house?
He points at like a smaller house, more almost like a shack. They all have like their own little bit of property and their own little bit of farmland. It doesn't look like Mary had a lot of farmland. Maybe it was bigger back when her husband was alive, but now just raising 2 kids, she doesn't have a lot of area. The house looks a little run down.
Sally's gonna go over there and
Okay.
knock on her door.
Sorry for your loss, man. Wish we would have gotten him.
Well, first you knock on the door. Sally, you can hear muffled crying from within. You knock on the door and there is no answer.
She goes, Miss Mary, please open.
Through tears, you just hear a, "Who is it?"
It's Sally. We were here the other day.
"We paid you to protect our kids.
I know.
We already paid you."
I'm not looking for more payment. I am looking to say sorry.
"We thought you were going to come in here, and we thought that you saved it and everything was done. And now my kids are gone. My husband's gone. Get away from my house, Sally."
Sally's just gonna say, I thought we got him too, and then walk away.
Okay.
I have nothing. I'm at a loss. I guess we can stay here and protect for tomorrow night.
Yeah, Sally wants to go back to Farmer Frank.
Okay. You see Farmer Frank sitting over there with his hat off over his chest. He's sort of talking to some of the, farmers around his age, the people that are sort of like trying to call the shots and trying to put an end to this and figure it out.
She goes, would anyone mind housing us for the night? And we will be here tomorrow.
Well, I reckon you could stay in the church. They don't trust it no more. The kids won't go near it. I didn't think we could get lower than losing our God, too.
How many kids are left?
Oh, wait, I don't have to roll. It's in my notes. That's way less sad, I think. There in the northeast farming district, there are 14 children left out of all the kids that were originally there.
She asked Farmer Frank, who has the smallest house that can house the amount of kids that are here?
Well, I reckon I could keep them in my house.
Let's head up at your house.
Well, if you think that's best, but Miss Sally, I'd like you to know we can't afford no more help. That was all the money that we had scraped together.
And we didn't do our job.
Well, I don't think anybody believes that. There's horrible things at work with these undead. Just understand that we got to save these kids that we have here.
We were here. 2 more are gone. We didn't do what we were supposed to do. I need everyone that can stay awake and help to be outside of your house on guard tomorrow. We are going to get this person.
All right, I'll talk to the folks. We'll get everything that we have together and be ready. Where's the Iron Man?
Well, he's lost right now.
Good heavens, we're dropping like flies out here.
Yeah.
The town don't give a fuck about us dwarves. They're not going to care until there ain't enough of us left to gather the crops, and then they'll care.
And by then it'll be too late.
For more than just us, I fear. Last time there was a large zombie outbreak, it's when we had that cold winter. We weren't able to produce as much food, and people starved in their houses, turning in the night.
If you can get anyone to get into Mary's house to make sure she doesn't turn herself.
I understand.
She has nothing left.
Sadly, no, chat. You can't bring back the kids. They've been incinerated, my friends. Never thought I'd get to say that to chat, but there we go.
Right?
Checking that off. You see that Farmer Frank starts giving your message to the other, sort of like leadership, heads of families, and starts getting things correctly organized. What would you two like to do? It is now probably 4 a.m. The sun is slowly starting to peak.
I'm gonna find me a dark corner and I'm gonna I'm laying the fuck down.
In Farmer Frank's house?
Wherever.
Okay.
Wherever I can find something.
Okay, you guys find some.
I'm going to the church. It doesn't matter.
Okay, you can easily find real estate at the church. You guys find yourself some space, make yourselves comfortable. Idjit's going to sleep. Sally, what about you?
She needs to sleep too. I need my spell slots back.
Sally's going to sleep. Locke. You come too. You're in a dark, dark, cavernous hallway. You seem to be being drugged by a zombie. You have 1 hit point effectively right now. It's your turn. I guess.
Thunderwave.
Jesus Christ. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Percentage dice. Oh my goodness gracious.
$99.
No, you did not. Roll twice, combine both results. So you have to roll on this chart twice more now as a gigantic magical energy starts to well up deep in your chest and your arms begin to vibrate and shake with magical power. Go ahead and roll me your percentage dice twice more, bro.
First one was 75, and the second one was 13.
Okay. All right. As the tops of your fingertips blast away, leaving only the skeletal tops, the energy is so great that it blasts the zombie literally to pieces, along with yourself. In an instant, there is nothing but flame, electricity, fire, and then silence. Sally, you wake up. The amulet stops beating. And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode. All right.
Good lord.
See you guys on the other side.